There have been some obstacles that I've had to overcome in becoming a councillor and also in becoming the mayor. If we think about my age, my race, my background, the odds were against me, but perseverance and resilience kept me going.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are kicking off in another dimension now. Please, our mayor is here. We want to welcome our mayor, the Madam Mayor, Mrs. Mayor, the Princess Mayor. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I want to crave your indulgence that we all be on our feet as we welcome our own mayor. Just as a quick reminder, this is the youngest black mayor in the history of the United Kingdom. DJ, are we ready? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. You may be seated. A round of applause, please, for Madam Mayor. It's always a privilege. It's always a privilege to welcome Madam Mayor. And she's meeting the Prime Minister once again. Madam Mayor, you're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in our midst the youngest civic mayor of the United Kingdom. We have our very own mayor. Yes. I'm sure when some of us were in her age, who were still running around school, and we have a mayor of this stature. This is Mayor Princess Opeyemi Bright Olifia, who is by academic qualification an accountant, a business manager, BA. You know what it means. Sometimes I like words to introduce Madam Mayor. So, but in summary, ladies and gentlemen, let's, with another round of applause, welcome Mayor Opeyemi Bright. Thank you. Thank you. And like you know, on her arrival, the program changes. Every protocol duly observed. So now we have the big fish in the house. Yes. So Madam Mayor, while you are resting, we've been waiting for you for the past 5 hours. For the past 10 hours, I've been waiting for your arrival. So it's a pleasure that you are here now. So can we start now? Mommy, can we start? Okay. All right. Madam Mayor, you're welcome. So we'll be inviting you shortly, as she's our keynote speaker for today. Wherever she goes, she's always the keynote speaker, because everything about her is key to success. So it's a privilege to have Madam Mayor as our keynote speaker. For want of time and for lack of words in my mouth, I will be inviting Madam Mayor to deliver her address, deliver her speech. And for the young people like myself, please, we're going to listen, because we're hearing from the horse's mouth. I want to be a prime minister, but Mommy wants to talk. Yes, ma'am.
Call me prime. Call me mayor. You have to honor mayor maker, king maker, honorably, gloriously, or else.
Thank you, ma. Oh, she knows how we do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know there is no egg without a hen. And you know, before a child is born, there's a mother. So I'm always pleased to introduce, because I met the mayor maker before the mayor. So the first time I met the mayor maker, I was energized. That was when I developed interest to become a politician. 45 minutes, the first time I saw that a husband and wife can preach alongside each other in a church. And you know, that night it was fire. So I want to also welcome the mayor maker. This is a politician par excellence in United Kingdom. The pastor with the difference. The mommy that has the power of oratory. She's mommy par excellence. You know, it's one thing to be a mommy, is another thing to be a mommy of mommies. So for this one, this is the mommy of mommies. Mommy ma. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Pastor Bright Opeyemi. Mommy, it's a pleasure to have you. She's very dogged, but she appears gentle. When she touches microphone, you will know that that appearance might be deceptive. Mommy, it's a pleasure to have you once again. And like you know, your mentee is here. All right. If mommy can give birth to a mayor, she can also mentor a prime minister. Am I right? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the prime minister now. Yes. Okay, so having done that, having observed the protocol, we'll be inviting the mayor to give us her keynote address as our keynote speaker for tonight. So I will crave your indulgence that we please put our hands together as we welcome Mayor Princess Bright to the microphone. Continue clapping. You don't stop clapping for Mayor.
Lord Jesus, oh Lord Jesus, the King of Glory. My answer is yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And good evening, everybody. Apologies for being late. I must start by apologizing. It's been a very, very long day today. This is my 6th engagement of the day. But I It's one of the engagements that I'm so proud to be at. And thank you so much for inviting me and for having me here. It's a pleasure to join you here tonight. And thank you, Reverend Mrs. Comfort, for inviting me and for all that you're doing with the Comfort Charity, and for your husband and for everyone here. My mentor, Pastor Christy Fagaday, thank you so much, Ma. It's always a pleasure to see you. And for everyone that's here today. And one thing that stands out to me about whenever I'm at engagements where they're recognizing young people is how much young people are doing great things in society. I stand here today as one of the youngest mayors in the UK, and thank you. And I'm truly proud of that achievement. But what I'm also proud of is the amount of young people in the UK who are achieving amazing things. And I know we will see it today through the awards that will be handed out today. And I'm so passionate about community. And one thing that I know the Comfort Charity Foundation does is gives back to the community. Make sure that we ourselves are not just receiving, but we're given, which is something that's very important. Even biblically, we know the importance of giving rather than receiving. So being here today is a testament of my hard work, my perseverance, and my dedication, but also God's grace. And also, most importantly, my parents' love and guidance and support in raising me to be a young leader in society. Thank you so much, Mum. I want to publicly appreciate you. Now, I stand here as the mayor of the London Borough of Barking and Dagenham, one of the most diverse boroughs in London, and I'm a proud mayor. And I say that because Barking and Dagenham is a borough that is growing in leaps and bounds. There's so much regeneration taking place. A lot of people are moving into the borough, so many opportunities. And I know that the young people who are also in Barking and Dagenham, they will start to see more opportunities presented to them because I'm very keen about unlocking the potentials of young people in the borough of Barking and Dagenham and in London at large. So, because as I mentioned, for me, I'm very privileged in the sense that I had mentorship from my mum, God's grace, family members, a great support system, great mentors. But I know for other young people that may not be the case. So that's why I'm very keen to give back in any way, shape, or form that I can. Through mentorship, through advice, through my time, through my service. Because at the end of the day, service is everything. Even as I stand here in politics as a mayor, I'm still serving my community. And I say this, that it's not only about your community. You can serve in very varied areas. You can serve in church, you can serve in your household, you can serve in your community. For me, I'm focused on my community because my community is what I'm passionate about. So for any young person here today, just remember that you have skills and you have talents. God has given you those talents and skills, but make sure that you're using them to the best of your ability. For me, I always knew that I was going to be a voice for the voiceless. I always knew I was going to be someone who'd be an advocate for change. And I'm championing those skills inside of me. But sometimes as young people, we don't know what those skills are, or sometimes we don't have the right people around us to bring those skills out of us. So today I want to really question us. Think about our circle. Who is it that we are surrounding ourselves by? Who is it that we're taking advice from? Let's make sure that we are surrounding ourselves by like-minded individuals who will keep us going, who will give us positive ideas, and who will help us get from step A to step B. It won't be easy. There have been some obstacles that I've had to overcome in becoming a councillor and also in becoming the mayor. If we think about my age, my race, my background, the odds were against me, but perseverance and resilience kept me going. So I'm speaking to any young person here today because I know today's focus and theme is about unlocking the potential of the young people in our community. Let's not let our background, our age, our race set us back. When you know what you're called to do, when you know that God has given you those skills and talents, and when you know you are someone who wants to make a change in society, go ahead and do it. Seek mentorship. Spend your time wisely, upskilling yourself. It's something that I have to do on a daily basis. Even in my role as the mayor, it is not easy. I have to seek mentorship. I have to read. I have to ask questions because I don't know it all. But I'm on a journey to success, and I'm sure everyone here can resonate with me that we all want to be successful in life. So I do hope that I have touched the life of someone here today. And I'm really looking forward to handing out the awards and hearing of the great testimonials of the amazing things that the young people and the community people are doing. And once again, to Comfort Charity, thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you for what you're doing in the community. Thank you for being a change maker, for being a pacemaker. Thank you for calling people together today. It's truly amazing to see. And I pray that your labor of love over this charity shall not be in vain. Thank you once again for having me. God bless you.
Let's keep clapping for Madam Mayor.
There is nobody like you. And so we salute you.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We are inspired. And I believe everyone here is inspired listening to the mayor of Birkenhead Dagenham, just like myself, who you will soon have as a keynote speaker as this. Okay.